Have you ever seen something so frightening and scary that it shakes you to your core and you just don't want to sleep ever again? Maybe you walked in on your mom and dad in the shower together, or maybe you were in the shower with your dad and his hairy wiener smacked you in the face. Regardless of that one bad day that turned you into a supervillain, that one bad day for me was when I was roughly 10 to 12 years old, and I woke up one morning relatively close to Christmas. And I can't say I had a boner or anything, ready to open my Christmas presents, because I don't even think I was capable of that back then. But even if I was packing some meat, some real hard wood, nothing could have ever prepared me for what I was about to encounter. And to leave you on a cliffhanger here, whenever you think of something scary, you probably think of a horror movie like Insidious or Sinister, The Conjuring, Annabelle, and the nuns who don't take showers and have hairy bushes. I'm going to tell you a story of an encounter that's going to make alien abductions where they get anally probed seem like child's play. This involves some supernatural beings, so if you're really scared of those, or if you don't believe in them, if it goes against your religion or whatever, you might want to click off the video now because we're going to get into some pretty serious stuff here. So our story begins with me as the anime protagonist, and it's about 3 a.m. whenever everything seems to go wrong. It's probably the time whenever Hitler got kicked out of art school. And I decide that I need to go walk through my house because my throat is like a desert and I really need a drink of water. So my little legs jump out of bed, making sure I jump far enough away from the bed so that if some monster swaps out from under the bed, they won't be able to reach me and I can run out to the hallway safely. So yeah, I make it to the hallway, I reach the hallway safe, no scratches, no monster attacks, everything's good. So I'm making my way down the treacherous hallway where it's so dark, and there's a light switch at the end of the hallway that I have to reach or it's all over. The only light switch that can provide light to shield me from these evil monsters. And as my heart starts beating faster and faster, I flip that light switch on, look around, everything's fine. There's no one in my house, there's no monsters in the corner, Santa Claus hasn't even came down the chimney yet to eat my cookies and come in my milk. But then something catches me out of the corner of my eye. I look at the Christmas tree and then I look over to the left because there's a window. And that window is not very close to the ground. It's probably about 10 feet off the ground, so a normal person could not look into that window unless they had a ladder. And I look over at that window and there's something in the window. It may not be what you think it is. It's not a person. It's the Easter Bunny. Yes, I was stalked by the Easter Bunny when I was a little kid. He was sitting there, obviously all night, waiting for little old me to stroll on through the house so he could give me a little scare, make me pee in my pants a little bit, run through the hall, dribbling some pee down the hallway back to my bed so I could hide under the covers. And I know you're watching this, Easter Bunny, and you think you're a scary person. Well, you're right. That frightened me of the Easter Bunny from that day on. And to this day, I still don't know if that was a dream or if that really happened, but it is one of the memories from my childhood that has been seared into my brain. Like someone just took a cattle prod with the Easter Bunny in my window and shoved it on my brain, just never letting me forget that moment. I really thought I was going to die that night. I thought the Easter Bunny was going to smash through my window and take me hostage back to his egg farm, or whatever the Easter Bunny has where he keeps his children that he kidnaps. I can tell you one thing for sure though. No one else has ever had a scarier experience with a bunny, let alone the Easter Bunny, who you're supposed to sit on their lap and tell them, I don't even know, what do you tell the Easter Bunny? You just take a picture with the Easter Bunny? You don't tell him what you want, that's Santa Claus. Anyways, my childhood hero that I would sit on his lap and take pictures with at the mall tried to break in my house and kidnap me. This is just some trust issues that I'm never going to get over. I know it sounds like I'm making up this story and it sounds like a crazy story, but I assure you that this legitimately happened. I don't know if it was real or not. It probably was not real. You know, my little kids' minds are amazing places. Not that I've ever been inside one, or let's just drop that part. I'm not going to talk about inside and little kids in the same sentence anymore. But yeah, the Easter Bunny, whether it be real or not, he was staring at me through the window, directly at me from the window down my hallway, at the end of the hallway where little old me stood beside that light switch. Part of me wishes I didn't flip that light switch on that night. Part of me wishes I would have just ran back to my bed and I would have saved myself from years of torment and PTSD of the Easter Bunny. But now every Christmas, and it's once again nearing that time of the year, I wake up and I wonder if I'm going to see the Easter Bunny looking through that same window at me once again. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm waiting. And I got my shotgun in my hand for when it happens. So yeah, you movie directors, you screenplay writers, take some notes, write down this story. I give you free will to use the story as you please. This is probably going to be made into the scariest movie imaginable. Way scarier than The Conjuring or, Rosemary's Baby, Halloween. All those movies are going to pale in comparison to this masterpiece that is inevitably going to be made in the name of my story with the Easter Bunny. The sheer tinkles from the wiener and the tears from the eyes are going to be unmatched by no other movie that's ever been made. This movie will be powerful enough to bring back blockbusters, to bring back movie theaters into the public eye as the most booming business in the world. This movie will save 2020. Or 2021, depending on when they decide to make it. This movie will save humanity. It will unite us all together for the one good cause that the Easter Bunny is a serial killer. Or he at least likes to stalk children. One of the two. He didn't kill me, so I guess he's just a stalker at large so far. But so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Just my life-threatening experience with the Easter Bunny. Hope you all stay safe this Christmas, and always be looking out your windows for that bunny head that may be in the window. Either there was a 10-foot tall Easter Bunny looking through my window, an Easter Bunny on the ladder, or maybe it was just a dream. Who knows? Who can tell? To me, it's real. Way more real than Santa Claus. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.